Welcome to Chris Farms and Extension Services alias Chris Farm Nigeria. Today we are bringing you to one of our projects which we are doing in one of the states in Nigeria. We specialize in farm setup generally. We do poultry, fishery, snairy, piggery and snairy. We cover the whole country, Nigeria, with our services. Likewise, other African countries that you are, like the Cotonou, Benin, Burkina Faso, Mali, Senegal, Gambia, any of these African countries. Should you need any of our services, please reach out to us. So if you are going into poultry farm setup, fishery farm setup, piggery farm setup, or snairy farm setup, that is our area of specialty. Please click on that subscribe button to follow us on our YouTube channel. Each time we upload a new video, you'll be the first to see our videos. If you also want to know about poultry farm setup, cages, equipment, machines that has to do with poultry, please also give us a like, give us a like, and also follow us on our YouTube channel. Everything that has to do with farm setup generally, that is what we are. Today we are bringing you to a site which we are building on a 12,000 capacity. This 6,000 capacity at the right, this 6,000 capacity at the left, and we were able to erect this structure in 1 month and 2 weeks. Today is 1 month and 2 weeks, and we were able to build this structure. We are done with the floor system, the beam, and we are going over to the other side. We want to start doing start doing the beam and the floor structure. So we are almost done with the project, because oftentimes our job takes a minimum of 3 months and a maximum of 4 months. We will be able to complete whatever we are doing for you. So irrespective of the state you want us to construct this for you, why not? You can reach out to us. Our numbers remain 080 36 92 57 18. If you are not in Nigeria, please put our country code +2 3 4 80 36 92 57 18. Today we are almost done with our job. I decided to do up a little video so that you can see the progress of our job. And precisely this job we are doing is also to bring our clients on board, to show him the physical structure where we have taken the job to for 1 month and 2 weeks, which we've commenced this project. So we want to make the client to know how far we've gone to, where we've gone to, and so that he will be on the same page with us. Oftentimes we send little clips to the owner to see how we've gone, but today I want to do a general video so that he will see what we have done. And furthermore, we don't call location of where these projects are done for the security of our clients, and we don't call our client's name for his own personal security. All we are doing here is to, number one, to advertise what we are doing, and secondly, to educate the general public on one particular thing or the other. So if you have anyone that is talking about starting up a poultry farm, or fishery farm, or snairy farm, or piggery farm, and you're looking for a specialist to handle that project, Chris Farm Nigeria is the best fit for you. We can do a job for you even though you are here, even though you are not here. Our jobs are done perfectly well, because our job, when we give you a good quality job, definitely you will recommend us to other people. So today we are bringing our clients and our general public to the platform so that we see how far we've done in 1 month and 2 weeks, or 12,000 capacity, of which one building will be taking 6,000, the other building will be taking 6,000, and this 6,000 capacity is on 4 tiers battery cages, on which carries 128 beds on a 3-row. So let's go over to the site and see how far we've done, so that we can be on the same page with us. You can see the sands that are left. We have like 1 2 3 4. We still have 4 trips of sand, which I believe is enough for us to floor this place. We are flooring this place, so this sand here is enough for us to do the flooring of the 6,000 capacity that is left, although it's already been sand filled and it's rammed. Why this one is the one we just completed recently. We just did the floor system for this one, and you can see we are done with the work. We used the pillar and galvanized pipe because of the way things are expensive. Now we just mixed it together. The person wanted galvanized pipe all through, but galvanized pipe nowadays is no longer strong. You can use galvanized pipe for your building and the thing will collapse. So I encourage the owner to use pillars. You can see how we did pillars all through this way. Then we now mixed it up with galvanized pipe to cut down cost. This galvanized pipe is no longer strong. This galvanized pipe is just standing as a bridge to connect the roofing, to enable the carpenter that is going to roof to do a good job. So I'll still prefer, if the funds is available, it's better you use pillars so that your building does not collapse. Because when you've spent something like 3-4 million to do a roofing, and because of you're using galvanized pipe, the thing collapse, is going to cause a great loss for you. So I would prefer you use pillars in those strategized area. You cannot add in galvanized pipe if the funds are not available to do all the pillars. But get the 4 cardinal point, the middle. Make sure you use casted pillar so that it can give your building a good grab so that it does not fall. So we are done with this floor system. You can see how beautiful it is. We had from this point to this point, we have 3 meters. Someone will be saying this 3 meters is very big. Yes, it's very big because we have a reason why we did this 3 meter. We are going to be putting water stand here. A tank will be around in this location. This tank, the job of this tank is to step down the water from wherever your water source is coming from. It steps it down before it goes to the cage system. And as I said before, this is on a 3-row, 1, 2, 3. And we've succeeded in doing the floor system, and now we are trying to plaster the 2 edges so that we can now do the flow-through system for the manure scraper. Why we had this place specifically is because we want to put a water stand here. Then we'll put our manure scraper, the machine here. Then the other space that will be left, we'll be using it to do maybe pack some crates. When you're bringing it out from this place, you can put your crates there so that everything will be okay for you. Then on this row, you might be saying, what is the length of this place? You know that this is battery cage system. You are going to put in your beds in this place. The bed is going through here. The bed is going through here. We need good ventilation for your beds. So that is why we are having this 2.5 meter walkway, which is serving 2 purposes. One is going to allow cross ventilation for you. If you look at the height of this building, oftentimes we'll use 13 feet high or 14 feet high so that there'll be cross ventilation for the birds. You can see how high the place is. We did 13 feet high here so that we'll have enough ventilation in the place. Secondly, on this crossway, the air will be able to move through the section so that the beds here we have good ventilation. Second reason why we have 2.5 meters as walkway, there are some persons, probably as the business is going on, you felt like you don't want to use more labors to be, to be feeding the birds. You want to use a mini semi automated feeder trough. It's like a roller. You can roll it through this place. It's compatible. You can go through here. If you want something like that, you can use it so that you can feed your birds using that automated or a semi-automated feeding trough. If you need to use it, this place can also accommodate it. So you can see how far we've gone on the job, and basically we try to cut down cost. We did a beam. You can call it lintel, but it's a beam of the building. You can see the beam of the building, or you can call it lintel, but you can say it's a beam. Now, because of the cost of materials, we've been able to finish this beam, and we are losing this board or plank. We are transferring them from here to this other place, the other building, in order to cut down cost. So currently that is what we are doing on the side. We've been able to finish this work now. What we are supposed to do now is to do the roofing. Then we are going to do 2 coaches all around this place. Then we'll now use net to cover up everything. So what we are currently doing, we are pulling out all these beam to transfer them to the other side to do the same thing. So this project you're seeing, we have taken us 1 month and 2 weeks. So I deem it fit to do a video to show you how far we've gone with the job. You can see this is our walkway now, and now we are going over to this side. We are doing today we are working on plastering of this. This is the pit. We are doing the plastering work. After the plastering, we do the German floor. So we are doing do the German floor with shining, so that everything will slope down to that end. So you might be asking, what is the pit side? Before you talk about before you even commence the job, there is need for you to know what we are doing. What kind of structure are you doing? The first prerequisite is to know the size or the dimension of the cage. As I said before, we are using 4 tiers battery cage system, and its capacity is 128 bed capacity on a 4 tier. So we are putting this 4 tier here. The dimension of the 4 tier actually is 2.2 meter for some company. For some company it is 2 meters. So as a result, we did 2 meter apart. So from here to here, in to in now is 2 meters. So we are going to have the stand will be here, the other stand will be here, so that the beds can drop in their beds in here. So that is how the design goes. So for those that are talking about your battery cage system, before you start your work, always know the kind of battery cage you're buying, so that when you build your own, the battery cage can sit on the pit effectively well. So for those people that are going for 120 capacity is 2.4 meters. So your pit will be 2.2 meters. For those that are going for 160 capacity, you can also do 2.2 meters. For those that are going for 96 capacity, that is a smaller one. That one is 1.8 meters. Depending on the kind of cage you want to put, that will determine the design you are going to do here. So this is we are just taking a little documentary of the job, so that our customer or our client will be at the same page. You can see how far we've gone. So what is left here now, we are going to be talking about roofing the place. We'll go roofing the place. After the roofing, then we are going to do the block, put 2 coach block all around the place. Then finally we now use netting to cover up. So this is how the project is, and this is just one of the building. So we are going over to the other side, so that you see how far we've still gone in this side. So let's see. So this is the next side we are going to. So you see, this one, we are moving over to this area now, and first thing we want to do, you didn't follow us when we commenced the job, but we just want to give you a total rundown. You can see, before we do the beam, the first thing you do, you are going to take the lining, depending on the height you are going for. For that place, we are taking 13 feet. So we are going to measure 13 feet from the base of the pillar to the top of the lintel. We take the line down to this side to ensure we get the 13 feet before we start putting our beam. You can see the carpenter have commenced his job already, and we are transferring. As I said before, we are trying to cut down costs for the clients. We now decide to we are done with this one basically. So we are taking the wood from here, we are transferring to this place. Although there are several woods, as you are pulling them from those places, some of them are getting broken. So we already have spare that we are using to complete the job, so that once we are done here, anyone that is bad will be able to get the ones that is left behind to complete the job. So this is the job we have. So let's just take you down to the end product, the area that you might be interested. So as I was saying, this place basically I'm walking through, it has been rammed properly rammed. So all we don't need to do is to add 1 or 2 sand to ensure that the whole place is in a good position before we start doing the work. So this place is a little bit, just come down here so that you see. This is our walkway. You see, this is the last area of the work. Then there will be need for you to understand that when this dungs comes all the way from this place, from that ending, it flows down into the pit. This is the pit now. The pit now flows from here. All of them flows from here down to the sockaway or your sewage tank. You can see where our sewage tank is. The way we built this sewage tank, we built it very strong in order to carry high capacity machine. Like the manure dryer we are set to put here, the manure dryer is 500 kg, is a big machine. So because of we've already done this work properly, we've changed this sockaway or sewage system. We've already done the chaining. All we don't need to do, we've also plastered it. What we want to do now is to do the we call it decking. We want to deck this place with rods and also that it can carry the load we are going to put on top of it. Because if you don't do it that way, the block is going to slope down. So today you've seen how far we've gone with the job, and we are just showing a total rundown of what we've done and what we are doing. You can see how beautiful the work is. This is not Photoshop precisely. I'm not photoshopping myself. Oftentimes people say it's photo. This is real. These are what we are doing currently. So if you want to go into poultry farm, irrespective of where you are in Nigeria, you can actually reach out to us. Our numbers remains 080 36 92 57 18. If you are not in Nigeria, please put our country code +2 3 4 80 36 92 57 18. This job we are doing in different states in Nigeria. If you call us that you want us to build one for you, it could be that we build already in that state, or we are trying to build in that state. But if you still want proof of what we've done, and we can take you to different places we've done that is running, so that you have a life experience of what we are doing. So hit us up on our WhatsApp number. Give us a like if you like our video. Share our videos to your friends and well-wishers, especially those that want to go into farm setup, irrespective of where you are. You know the word we are. For you to remain rich, you must be someone who diversify your source of income, streams of income from different places. If you want to remain rich or you want to be rich, it is not salary work or one particular business. You must be able to put your hands in several places so that you can give continuous flow of income in different places. So should you want to diversify your business, your source of income to anywhere, probably want to diversify into agriculture and your specifications is in poultry, especially on layers, broilers, or you want to talk about fishery, snairy, piggery, any of these ones I've mentioned, and you're looking for a specialist to help you do the A to Z, we are the best fit. When we say A to Z, we take it from the foundation to the building, to the cages, to the beds, to the machines, to the feeds, to production of feed, and anything that you have to talk about. We are specialty in this feeds. So you need someone to handle your projects for you effectively well. Please reach out to us. We are 24 hours on WhatsApp. Once you chat us up, a respondent will respond to you. Thank you once again for choosing Chris Farm Nigeria. Always know that your satisfaction is our optimum desire. Thank you and do have a blessed day.